We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at the 135-pound limit, and he's got a reach of 188 centimeters. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Even though he's 180 centimeters tall, he still made 61 kilos, and his reach is 184 centimeters.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other...
And here he is, Sugar.
This bout is...
A lot of trash talk. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Crawford in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. What a punch. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that. Then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Courage on display here is incredible. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, Steady yourself. Recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
We're switching.
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Sugar Ray is down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good defense to block the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. See that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That punch is beginning to take its toll. Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Crawford may be ready to go down.
What was that? What was that?
I
don't know what that was. I caught him with a counter.
Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson goes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, but look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
If that were ever hope, you remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
You'd like to see more jabs. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter shot lands. Crawford in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems, but that moment of trouble has passed.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice defense on that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that one. Here comes round 7. That 1 minute break.
Come on, man.
Wasn't enough for him to
come on, man. What more do he want? He's whipping him every round.
Set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible.
That's the only punch he can land.
They're training.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed.
Don't lose composure. Stay in composure. Don't worry. You can't do nothing to you. Don't worry.
Out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked.
He ain't got nothing in the tank.
Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they get back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats, Robinson goes down. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's go. Another knockout. Another knockout. Another knockout.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there.
It's too wise. I mean, he got 1,000 matches played. Yeah, I want to see how tired was he after the first round. First round, I was gassed. Second round, round two, like round three. Forward. Good thing that thing did not go the distance. Should be honest. I'm 5-0 in the groups. I ain't lost in the group of an undisputed group match yet. I can't lose. I'm on a 5-game streak. I'm the #1 player in the group. I can't lose.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. One month. King Rod. This bout. We've waited a long time for. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That jab was blocked. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Here we go for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
They don't want to fight. This dude do not want to fight.
These fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched.
Cool with that. They don't want
Skill
to
for
fight.
skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Throws the uppercut, but misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. The jab just got blocked. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Punch scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
It's clearly bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the fact that I was kind of stuck in that corner.
Garcia in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Couldn't land that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. And that hook misses. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm just getting caught with shit.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Garcia in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Jab does not score. Marquez is rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Marquez in that last round. Talk about a... This is the beginning of round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. He did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through?
This dude is so bad, like,
calm, because if you panic,
I really don't even want to play him. Like, he trash.
If you make mistakes, you get
If we playing an exhibition match, and you running like this, you don't even want to engage with me.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
This dude horrible. He is over. Like, come on, bro.
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close.
I'm going to stay here
How can you separate them?
in this one spot and still beat this thing.
Tonight for the judges.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Left hook just missed. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape. There's the bell to start round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A lot of effort being exerted here. Are we about